All right. We are kicking into gear here on a Tuesday night, getting rolling with a little Monster Jam Showdown. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a good night. I'm just making sure I got all my stuff pulled up here so I can keep an eye on things, make sure I'm watching all my chats and what have you. All right, let's try a bit of that action. There we go. All right, now we're looking good, everybody. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you all. I have not played Monster Jam Showdown in a little bit, and I am so psyched to hop back in. It's been an absolute delight. I do have the music turned off on it because the copyright for some of the stuff they stuck in the game is a little weird. So if there's long quiet periods while I'm playing, that's all that is. Hope you're enjoying the show behind my head here. We got some classic monster truck clips playing back behind me there. I'm trying some things out with backdrops and what have you. All right. So we can do the tour, we can do multiplayer. I mean, I think we jump into tour and now we're going to just figure out what's left, like what we have to achieve here. And I do know it's always been a little difficult for me to find everything in here. Like the layout of how to find your missions and what have you is a little bit tricky. Throw some Monster Jam logos in the chat. Get us kicking there. All right. So let's go ahead and we'll jump to Colorado and let's see. Challenges are the LT button. All right. All right, we did that. Oh, almost there. Okay, Snowy Mountain Plan and Off-Road Advantage I need to do more. Let's see what's up with those. Find all, oh, it's the shortcuts. Oh, those are the hardest. Okay. Sleuth. Oh, those are my awards, mother, from Army. Which reminds me, we do have folks rolling in. We do have updated alerts. I've added some more things. Feel free to throw some bits in the old Twitch chat and really set things off there. Show your support. Show us what's going on. Show us some of those sick alerts that we got kicking. All right. So let's skip on that. Let's see what's combo. Four-wheel acrobat specialist. All right, well let's see what's that challenge. What's left to do there? Perform 12 different stunts from the Ultra Stunts list. Oh, I wonder how I find those lists even. Evan Ray is over on YouTube. Welcome aboard. Hey, hey. Glad to see you. Hope you're enjoying a little Monster Jam on a Tuesday. All right. Yeah, I mean we can try that. I don't know what's on the Ultra Stunts list. Um, all right, let's see what else we got. Oh, we're only 60% here. Okay, all right. This is where we can start hitting some accomplishments. Let's see what challenges are left here. Okay. Oh, we're so close with Sparkle Smash to having the gold. All right, we're gonna be able to crank that out. Same with Zombie. Okay, yeah, we're gonna crank some of these out for sure. Yeah, let's blast through those first. Let's start there. All right, Colorado Stadium to kick things off. Let's hop into let's find a freestyle here. We already got Sparkle Smash loaded up. So let's do it. I like the Sparkle Smash truck. I know not everybody does. It's not everyone's taste, but I think a brightly colored neon truck that looks like a unicorn and shoots confetti. I think that's cool. Like that's rad. And it's not too different from some of the other goofy things that, Monster Jam and monster trucks in general have done. It's not really any goofier than do I have all audio off from this or did I just turn my own noise down? All right, hang on. Let's go to settings. We got to get some audio going on here. Okay, let's do that. I don't want the music at all or the menu music. Don't mind the sound effects. Gameplay sound is probably good. There's something below there, but it won't let me go to it. All right, well. All right, good enough. We're going to call that good enough. We're going to get some sound going here so it's not just my voice. Hey, hey, Encrypted Cryptid over in the Twitch chat. Welcome. Welcome, my friend. Always happy to see you. All right, and we're off. And I've not played this in a little bit, so I gotta get back on. Let's see. That's how I respawn. Yeah, I literally haven't played this game in months. I've been playing BeamNG using yeah, even now I'm screwing up how to use my rear steer because I'm so used to Beam. It's different controls. Very similar, but not quite the same. I will say, admittedly, the controls in this make a little bit more sense. Um, that said, when you're really used to the other one, that's when I first started playing Beam. It really messed me up because I was so used to this. And still, if I go and I play like Wreckfest or something, I'm not used to it at all. Hey, hey, Encrypted, thank you for the sub. I didn't see the alert go off, but I'm assuming it did. I did turn the audio up much higher on the alerts, so you should hear it. That's right, Pink Pony Club. We're driving the Pink Pony Club truck. God, what have I done? What a jam. Gonna combo it up here. Try to get a little bicycle going. Uh-oh, uh-oh. My time's running out. My time's running out. Oh, we're in overtime, baby. We did it. We got into overtime. No audio for it. Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check why that's because that should be fixed now. Yeah, we're still working some technical glitches out here. That's true. Clydesdale is the original Pink Pony Club monster truck for sure. There's the bicycle. Come on. Aw, broke it. I didn't get all those points. Oh no. All right, let's see. Let's see if that was enough. If that was enough. I didn't need many points to finish getting the medal for this truck. But I also didn't get many points, so we'll see. No audio for it. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick look here and see what's going on. See if I need to turn its audio up more or something. Okay, no, it should be good. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see if any other alerts go off. We'll see if the audio kicks in. I turned the audio way up on all of the alerts earlier today, so we should be in good shape. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. A little more iced coffee. You know, it's 8:15 at night. That's a fine time for iced coffee. All right, that was not enough for that medal. All right, so let's check the challenges real quick. And see what we need. We need 50,000 points. 51. We'll call it 51,000. We can do that in one run. Easy. As long as I do better than whatever it was I just did, because that was not very good. All right, here we go. Here we go. 51,000 is the goal. That's the number we're shooting for, folks. Hold on, Colorado. Wow. Fancy looking. And please don't hesitate to tell me how the sound levels are, if the game's too loud, if I'm not loud enough. We should be good. I got to mess with things a little bit today. Created some new alerts. Hopefully fixed some technical difficulties we were having, but you know, it's all a process. We're figuring it out. Holy cow is right, fella. We're almost at the points that we need. In fact, I think we're beyond it now. King One on YouTube, hello, welcome, welcome. If you're into monster trucks, I'm your guy. I go to live events. I am a professional wrestler, Perry Von Vicious, known the world over as the human monster truck. My regulars in the Twitch chat hearing me promo like this it has to feel a little strange. I don't have to do that often. But we got new folks tuning in over on YouTube, I'm happy to say. Just started simulcasting, multi-streaming, whatever we want to call it, just this week. After streaming on Twitch for about 3 years. Gary9957, hello. King One says loves the monster trucks. Hello, yes, hello. Oh my. One user is just writing hi over and over in the chat, and I'm not. I'm busy playing the game. I'm not about to go ban somebody, but they gotta. I get it. Yes, hello. Holy cow. I may have to hop over and ban them. But King One, I'm glad to hear it. I love monster trucks too. I do travel all over to attend monster truck shows. One of my specialties is I find old monster trucks that are just parked out for display. A lot of roadside monster trucks. I have those in my vlog over on the channel. You can see a lot of those. I found them all over the country. And again, I am a professional wrestler. World traveled, wrestled in Canada, Mexico, all over the U.S. and did about a year and a half ago, did a long tour of Japan working for WWE legend Tajiri. And again, to my friends over on Twitch who know all of this already, thank you for humoring me and just hanging out while I promo myself to the new fans. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. Do I have to ban this guy? No, I guess not. I guess he calmed down. He let it go. Okay. We had one guy in the whoa, we got a watch streak going on over on a 5 stream watch streak. Now that is not nearly as high as it really is. You know, Twitch is very picky about what it considers a watch. That's you've encrypted cryptid. You've definitely been on board for a lot more than that in a row. Um, but I appreciate the streak. And it earns you some points. Pretty soon you're going to be making me show toys or do karaoke. Adam NX67 says, I watched you on both streams. It was kind of crazy since the audio from Twitch and YouTube weren't in sync. Uh, uh, I can't imagine what it's like to have to hear my voice twice. And there we go. There's that emblem we were working for. We did it. All right. All right. Challenges. We got to figure out what the other truck we got to play as is. Who's next? Who's next? Soldier Fortune? Oh my goodness, we don't even have silver with Soldier Fortune. We gotta crank up some Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder, we got nothing going. Okay, we might have to start with Blue Thunder. We're on silver there. Brutus is also still in silver. Wow, a bunch of these are really low. Win 3 events. They're in bronze. Holy wow, we got so many to do here. All right. Let's I think Blue Thunder's the one for now, so we're gonna have to go change our truck here. I was talking over myself. Yeah, Blue Thunder, aka Monster Jam Bigfoot, aka not the OG Blue Thunder. I gotta get a OG Blue Thunder was a Camaro, I believe. Is that right? Camaro? Thunderbird? Camaro. Adam NX67 in the Twitch chat will tell me. Um, whichever it is, I gotta get a die cast of that or find a 3D model so that I can make my own um Camaro. Okay, yeah. I got to get a Camaro 3D design of that so I can finally have a little Blue Thunder die cast. I mean, definitionally, it won't be a die cast because it will be a it'll be plastic, but it will be the scale of the die cast. I'll be able to race it with the die cast. And hey, once someone pops that show me a toy uh, award over on Twitch. I got a couple ready to go. That'll kind of show us a few of the projects that I got coming up soon. So if anyone's feeling froggy, wanting to waste some points, I know everyone's saving up for karaoke. I gotta remember to increase karaoke or put it at a bit level too. Gotta do like karaoke at like what's an absurd amount like. We'll make it like 1200 bits or something. Make it, about $10. All right. Oh, we got secondary objectives here. Okay, hang on. Let's see. What do we got? Because we got a bunch of things we can do here. We got to get points for Blue Thunder so that we can get the medals. But secondary objectives, at least 5,440 points with the bicycle stunt. We can definitely knock that out. And then win the event by scoring at least 1,900 points in the backflip stunt. So backflips and bicycles. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. Adam NX67 says make it over 9,000 so we can have memes. Yeah, now you're thinking. I mean, don't count out the alerts that already exist because I've added more. I added more today. There's some doozies in there. There's some good ones. All right. All right, we can do this. We can do this. We got a bunch of secondary objectives to knock out. We just got to get as many points as we can because we got to get 1.5 million total with this truck to get the next medal. We got to get a bunch of points via backflip and a bunch of points via bicycle. And this track is built for it. So we should be okay to do this. Here's a bicycle. Oh, come on. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe. There we go. There we go. That's the bicycle. All right, and oh no. Come on, save it. There we go. Can we kick it over into a bicycle here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right. Kick a couple donuts here just to keep the combo going. Here we go. Here's the bicycle ram. That is an excellent bicycle. And there's backflip number 1. Might be a little ambitious to try to get both things on here, but I think I can do it. Whoa. Oh, no. Aw. Lost all the points. Yikes. Can't go out in the crowd. They shut you down. Fire that RII switch, and that's a no good, boss. There's some more bicycle points. I swear he's saying it like Dusty Rhodes. Like you guys hear it, right? Blue Thunder doing some breakdancing. ISO wheelie. I haven't seen that before, I don't think. Okay, we need considerably more points done via backflip. We're ripping this track to shreds. Well, time's up. Let's see. I don't know if we got either of those extra things. We'll see. We'll see how we did. Okay, where did we end up? Oh, we wound up in 6th. I think we have to win the event with those backflip points. So that's not going to get us that objective, but we might have had enough points for the bicycle. Yeah, not enough points either. We really needed to put a lot more points on the board with that run. Yeah, well, 19,000 or 195,000. That's a start. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna keep on anyway. Let's see, was it this one? Where's the one that I was just in that had all the extra like stuff I needed to do? Was it this one? Here we go. Secondary objectives. One of them is front flip, and then the other one, it doesn't even tell me what it is. Yeah, that first one, it's just not going to tell me. Well, that's complicated. Here we go. Yeah, there's still not. I guess this is the one we were just in. All right, we'll stick with that one for now. We got to get a lot of bicycle points. We got to get some backflip points, and we got to win. We got to win the event. Hey, Cody Brooks, welcome, bud. Yeah, none of the trucks in this one have flags, I don't think, Adam NX67. I know I'm answering that question late, but I don't think any of them do. Here we go. Focus up. There's some bicycle. Oh, lost all of it. Come on. We are not off to a great start in this challenge. There's a backflip. There's some more bicycle points. Hey, good have counted that one. All right. I'll take it. There's some serious points. All right. All right. We're cranking some backflips. I don't know if we have enough to win the event, though. Whoa. Okay. Wow. All right. Time's up. I don't think we won the event, and I don't think I got enough bicycle points. Maybe I got to focus on one and then the other. Tried to make blue Kane on VPW2 Freem Edition, but when I copied Kane, it wouldn't let me change the color of the mask. What? That's right, yeah, and No Mercy, the masks were sort of just a set thing. You couldn't really do much with those. I hadn't thought about that. Interesting. Uh-oh. Still don't love that truck name. Don't worry, guys. I'm keeping an eye on the chat, even though we got two of them at once. All right, let's see. Is this the one I want? Yeah, it's the one that I want. All right. A little more iced coffee. At 8:30 at night on a Tuesday. Living large. Living, laughing, loving. Drinking iced coffee, baby. Truck names have kind of gotten men in recent years. I don't necessarily disagree. I think Sparkle Smash is a good name because it's so fitting. Classroom Crusher, honestly, like for a school bus truck, like not a bad name, I suppose. That were some bicycle points. Yeah, not quite a backflip there. Kicked the rear over for just a little drift there, kept it alive. Right up the bicycle. There we go. There we go. Oh no. There goes all those points. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna restart. Ain't no point in continuing now. That attempt was shot. Hey, Soda Pop, welcome on in. Happy to see ya. Bad Medicine is a cursed name. You're absolutely right. And yeah, the classic names were better. I agree. Soda Pop coming in. I know Soda Pop is going to want to see some of the alerts. We got some good ones set up here. And you guys got to tell me if there's any technical problems with them, because apparently we've had a few. There we go. The shocked Perry face. Yeah, Happy New Year, Soda Pop. I know I've seen you around over in the Howleys and Badurs and the Abu Chakra chats. Always happy to see you on board. Soda Pop is always gifting folks subs and just throwing off bit alerts. Really like life of the party in a lot of those streams. So happy to have you on board over here as well. Really digging into one of my fortes. Earlier, or yesterday, I guess, Frank Alley was playing Monster Truck Madness for the N64. And he discovered what a lot of us monster truck enthusiasts know is that game is not the most fun to play. It's really not very well done. For its time, it was great, but boy, in retrospect, the controls are hard to master. And yeah, it's a mess. Ah, nuts. I don't know. I could be in some trouble here. Yeah, the OG Monster Truck Madness for Windows was incredible. And like really easy to play. The trucks moved well. Like, it was by today's standards, it would be considered very primitive, because of course it would. But it was just such a great game, especially for its time. Here we go. Now we're cranking up some points. I'm starting to get back into it now. I haven't played this consistently in a very long time at this point. So, okay, that's got to give us first place, and maybe we had enough backflip points. I did throw quite a few backflips in that freestyle. So let's see. That's also going to get us a fair bit of the way to our points goal. Tecmo Bowl is considered primitive, but it is one of the best football. That's a really good point. Um, yeah, getting rid of the drags in Monster Truck Madness 2, which is essentially the same game as the N64 version, really a bummer. Especially if you were like properly a Monster Truck kid, you know? All right, let's see. Let's see if we got, watch for those achievements to pop up. Let's see if we got them. Ooh, so close. So close on that silver. I don't know. I don't think we got. Yeah, we didn't get either of the secondary objectives. So we need 1900 points via backflip and win the event. Or we need 5440 points with bicycle. Yeah, I grew up on the monster truck drags as well. Like that was my jam. All right. Here we go. We're going to focus on getting a lot of points and hitting a lot of backflips because we need a lot of backflip points if we're going to clear that challenge. And that's what we're doing tonight. We're trying to knock off some achievements. All right, here we go. It is hard to tell how many points any individual stunt is giving you. So I am going to just keep trying to hit as many backflips as I can.
You wouldn't want to get in the way of that truck.
Whoa. Okay, all right. Consecutive backflips. Come on. Let's hear it. Let's see some emotes in the chat for this freestyle. I mean, come on. We got those monster truck emotes in the chat. Some of them are animated, some of them are still. Adam NX67, if you haven't explored the emotes as they've been improved, you got to get a look at some of those. I know you'll love the old USHRA logo emote. All right, so we have first place. We just got to get enough backflips now. Bring it around, bring it around. Yeah.
Only 10 seconds left.
We could have snuck one in there.
Manages to hold it. You sure don't see stunts like these every day.
Whoa. Holy cow.
Big sky wheelie.
Yo, every single muscle in the chat over on YouTube. Hey, buddy. Guys, if you don't follow every single muscle, follow every single muscle. One of my favorite social media accounts, we was chronicling, as you can guess, Keshi Toys, the muscle figures, the Kanikumons, moved into the Battle Beasts. And man, some great content. I mean, I love toy content. It's my favorite thing in the world. Every single muscle does a great job of it. So happy to see you in the chat, buddy. All right, let's see. That's a lot of points. I think that's going to put us at the point goal for this truck. Let's see if we knocked out those side achievements. because it should tell us here.
Wow! Blue Thunder absolutely dominated today.
Okay, I'm not seeing any alerts for it, but here we go. Watch. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got the silver for Blue Thunder. Is that really the only thing we knocked out? Yeah, we didn't get enough points for backflips. What? Maybe it doesn't count the like giant air backflips. Maybe it has to strictly be regular backflips. Wow. Well, okay. Whatever they want. Whatever makes them happy. I got to know, how are folks enjoying the old school monster trucks behind me? Are we enjoying those clips floating by? I know depending on the view you have, you can't really even see them. I know on Twitch my head takes up a lot more space. I hope it looks cool. It was a silly little idea I had today. You know, among other things that I've been doing to kind of try to make the channel a little more interesting. All right, let's get a look at our achievements here and see. Okay, so for Blue Thunder for gold, we got to get another 1,000,000 points, or another 3,000,000, excuse me. We can do that. Every single muscle. This is Monster Jam Showdown. This is a game that came out last year. I guess it was technically summer before last. Um, Soda Pop with the Monster Jam emotes. Hell yeah. AdamX67 says, I love that. If you can update those clips, I'd say use a clip where Stomper flips in Louisville against Bigfoot. I am going to constantly go through some stuff. This, I literally just pulled a highlight video that I found on YouTube and just said, you know, it'll be behind my head. No one will see it. But yeah, this would have come out late summer of 2024, if memory serves. That sounds right to me. Yeah, that would be right. So it is the newest of the console style Monster Jam games. Hank 9N3. Wonder what made him name it Showdown, like dirt. Nobody will see it. All of the Bigfoot. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna stick with Blue Thunder, and we're gonna keep working on those achievos here because I think we can get 1,900 points via backflip and win the event. I'm not sure how we haven't managed to do it yet. I also don't know how many points a backflip gives me. Like it's always compounding points with other things, so it'll say some huge number, but it says I only need 1,990 points via backflip. So to me, this should count, right? Like this should count as one of the backflips. But I know they call that an air backflip, and maybe they don't count it. Like it's possible that they're just not counting that for some reason. Now that was 3. Come on. Like there's no way that I'm not going to have enough points. All right, I've already won the event. They don't count it as a backflip. Okay, all right. Adam NX67, thank you for keeping an eye out. I know it says air backflip when I do it. So maybe I really just got to hit these. Just the standard backflips. It's 950. Backflip master. Okay. That's 760. That's 570. They're giving me fewer and fewer points because they look worse and worse. 380. Okay. Is that enough? I haven't been adding them up. I think we probably have enough backflip points here. That was 950. Okay, so we got two 950s and a bunch of others. That's gotta be enough.
Ha! That is a perfect pogo. Insane bicycle action.
Yeah, that bicycle action is insane. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we got it. Let's see if we knocked out these achievements. I think we might have done it. At least one of them. I think we at least got the backflip one. And we got a 500,000 points toward that 3 million we need to get the gold medal for Blue Thunder. So we are cranking away. Eventually I will have 100%ed this entire game. That is the goal. But by the time I do it, it's altogether possible they have a new game in it already. All right, let's get a look here. Let's get a look. All right, yeah, we're 500,000 to the 300 or to the 3 million. It still shows the secondary objective here is not being completed. Win the event by scoring at least 1900 points in the backflips with the backflip stunt. I definitely did that. Did I? Oh wait, the piece means I already accomplished these achievements, doesn't it? Yeah, the little that is their check mark. Okay, cool. Then I don't need to be trying that. I just need to get crazy points with Blue Thunder. Have I already done all of the secondaries on all these? Let's check them all. I mean, I guess there's they're all checked off, so they must be, right? All right. Well, live and learn. I knew I had to have hit those numbers. I was wondering why it wasn't giving it to me, and now I get it.
Stadium. Everything is ready to kick off.
What can you do?
Spectacular event of the
All right, we're looking for the most points possible. Can we hit 1 million points in one freestyle here? Can we do a third of what's needed for this guy in one freestyle run? I think we can.
You can feel the electricity crackling in the air. It's Blue Thunder! Wow, that was phenomenal. Nice pogo action. Huh, perfect execution of a sky wheelie. Ho, ho, ho! You wouldn't want to get in the way of that truck.
Having a bit of a rocky run, but it's not bad necessarily. We just got to keep the momentum up.
Nailed it. Awesome.
There we go. Hitting that mad scientist front flip. Oh no, it took all the points away because I hit the dumpster.
It's a perfect pogo.
Well, safety first, kids. Oh, crap. That's a shame. We had a lot of points. All right, we can continue though. Nothing saying we can't get those points back.
Wow, that was phenomenal.
Keeping an eye over on the Twitch chat, seeing if anybody pops a hydrate or anything like that. I do have a blue Powerade here with me. Decided to treat myself today.
Seconds.
So if it comes up, otherwise it's gonna be black iced coffee all night. We're gonna have a very dehydrated Perry, but a very well caffeinated one.
You sure don't see stunts like these every day.
Oh, I didn't get that donut in time. Not enough points, not enough. I wanted a lot more than that. I wanted 10 times that. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. Who's jumping around behind me there? Let's get a look. What's going on? Is that Jim Cramer and Bigfoot? I believe it is almost exclusively Bigfoot clips flying around behind me.
Bakugan Dragon
Yeah. I like the layout of the other track a little bit better. I feel like I'd really gotten the lay of the land there, and I was getting a lot of points. So we're gonna go with that, and then we'll see if we get on a little bit better here.
You can feel the electricity crackling
Soda
in the
pop with the
air.
awesome Kong. Hell yeah.
Blue thunder!
Taking it around. There we go.
Manages to hold it.
I am looking forward to Frank's stream a little bit later. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. There we go. It sounded like tonight he's either doing I forget if it was Sentai movies we were gonna watch, or if it was another Freddy or Jason or something like that. But Frank had some cool plans for the stream later. I know Johnny Torres is streaming. We might have to raid him. Might have to raid the good brother. I'll be riding up with Johnny Torres to Maine this weekend for Limitless Wrestling, my first show of the year. Very excited to get back in the ring. Haven't been in the ring since mid-December, and I got to tell you, I am itching for it.
Holy cow! Big air!
Come on, forward flip. Let's go. Yeah, doubling up. And the walking wheelie. Let's go.
A perfect maneuver!
That's more like it. We're getting close to 1 million on this run.
Bananas today!
And we still got time left on the clock. We're looking good for that 1 million here. If I can keep the momentum up and get some combos going. Geez, that was not a great bit there. There's a good drift to keep the numbers going. You got to drift between all the stunts, otherwise you lose all your momentum. Soda Pop's driving home watching me play Monster Jam. It's funny. What I find most dangerous in the car, I love to listen to. Hey, Herobotic, I love to listen to soundtracks from the Disney parks, just all the time, driving, doing other stuff, whatever. But if Space Mountain comes on and I'm driving, it's dangerous. I like lose track of how fast I'm moving because in my head it's Space Mountain.
Great big
But yeah, please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle while you're driving home watching me do Monster Jam.
consecutive backflip!
Time's up with another 500,000. Wow, almost 1.5 million total on that run. I will take it. Those are the kind of numbers I'm looking for. That's got to get us to about the 2 million range, give or take, and we need 3 million to get the points for this guy. So we're creeping up on it. Herobotic, welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We gotta get your boy out to Monster Jam sometime. He's been to the lesser monster truck shows. We've gotten him out to some of the others, but we got to get him to Monster Jam sometime. That same tour we saw in Springfield last year is actually in Springfield this weekend. I was debating whether or not I wanted to pop in. That's right. You haven't been to Monster Jam either. Oh man. Yeah, we got to get you guys out there. My brother-in-law and my niece were talking with me at Christmas about maybe wanting to go see Monster Jam in Worcester in May. So maybe. Oh snap! Herobotic says I got my Steam Deck today, so I'm setting it up and figuring out now how I want to mod it. Oh man. Yeah, that's right. Encrypted Cryptid wants to take her kiddo. Maybe stream meetup at Monster Jam at the Worcester Centrum. One of the places I first saw Monster Jam as a kid. It was the first place I ever saw Gravedigger. Um, yeah, so an important place in the history of Perry, in the annals of Perry lore. Worcester Centrum is an important one for me. And it is nice. There's a little bit more floor space there than there is at like the Hartford Civic Center, where I saw Monster Jam most recently with Johnny Torres. It was a couple years ago, and boy, they went all out in Hartford, and they did not have a lot of space to go all out. And we were kind of looking at each other like, "Wow, this doesn't really seem super safe," but it was. They knew what they were doing.
Nailed it!
Yeah,
Awesome
got to
stuff!
get that drift going. Nice. Landed on the rear. Yeah, yeah. Right up into the walking wheelie. Forward flip. Nope, 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 not quite. Oh, wow. Back flip. Okay. Yeah, yeah, there we go.
Finish
Not a
strong!
clean and methodic freestyle happening here, but an exciting one anyway.
Ooh, great donut! Now that's what I call a big save!
That was a mess, is what it was. Yeah, Soda Pop, if you could not drive like I'm driving right now, that would be great. Really just try not to take any cues from what I'm doing while you're driving home there. Yeah, Robotic, you get that Steam Deck set up, you get some Monster Jam Showdown on there. We'll do some dual play on stream here. We'll race each other. It'll be like college. We'll be playing video games together and desperately seeking the attention of others, just like we did together in college. Although I think I might have been a little bit more I might have been a little bit more desperate in my attempts for attention than you were.
Going bananas today!
You deserved attention. I just sought it.
Bicycle was something
Too real. Yeah, yeah. I think you deserved it. I was a big fan.
else! Blue Thunder blew away the competition and wins!
All right. That's got to be the points. That's got to get us that gold, right? Oh, yeah. There it is. Let's go. We're knocking all these out. All right. Who's next? Goldberg style. Who's next? All right. Soldier Fortune. We need to get silver and gold. Brutus. We got to get silver and gold. I'm going to go with Brutus, I think. Brutus I like a lot better. We gotta get bronze and silver and gold with some of these. Wow. We got a ways to go. Which of these trucks do I like best? Maybe we'll start there. Where's like Excalibur? We're still trying to get gold with Excalibur? All right. Excalibur's the one. Let's see. Where is he hiding? I forgot how deep the roster on this game is. It doesn't seem deep after I've done all that BeamNG, but yeah. Yeah, see, Robotic, I'm telling you, we both still desperately crave attention. You did improv earlier, you're dying to get back on the stage. I'm headed up to Maine this weekend to wrestle for uh earlier today we were looking at the seating map for Limitless on Friday. It's in a big venue, like a proper arena. It looks like their maximum capacity is about 3,000, and they are just shy of that right now. I think their pre-sale looked like it was sitting somewhere around like 2,600, 2,700. So like Limitless is going to sell 3,000 tickets this weekend. Outrageous. Outrageous. So happy for them. So happy for me. I'll be there. Who knows? I might win the Rumble. Maybe I'll become Limitless champion.
Okay,
Alec
Colorado
Price might become
Stadium.
AEW champion.
Everything is ready to
MJF's there
go.
defending the AEW World title against Alec Price
The
on
freezing
an
cold
indie show
approaches.
in rural Maine. Unreal, man. Unreal times we're living in. All right, here we go. Classic Excalibur. Truck from my childhood. Hell yeah, let's go.
Excalibur fires up the engines. Ooh, good truck awareness.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Not enough. All right. Well, Excalibur certainly wasn't doing any backflips when I was a kid, so this feels on brand.
Manages to hold it.
Here we go.
Wow, that was phenomenal.
Stuffed it.
Ooh,
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
really?
Oh, just jammed on the roof. All right. We're restarting that run. That run was never gonna. Oh, the boy had a ladybug in his room. Did you tell him it's good luck? I think it is. Yes, I want to restart the event. Thank you.
Hold on tight, Colorado Stadium. Your favorite Monster Jam trucks are about to
Hey,
take
hey,
on
Nickabeans, welcome.
incredible
Oh man,
speed.
Nickabeans is gonna be psyched. Because we have added additional alerts, and I think when you see what some of them are, they'll catch your eye. We are working the kinks out. We're trying to see if the audio is going to work because
One,
Rye
two,
resubscribed earlier, and we're not sure the audio came through.
Excalibur! Incredible stunt. I'm speechless.
Hey, hey, make that money. I'm not gonna fault you.
Great big air.
Who am I as a professional wrestler to fault anyone for working late? Because some of the shows I'm on go awfully dang late. Who's that
That's
save?
what I call a big save.
I'm starting to enjoy this announcer. I didn't know if I was gonna like him when I first fired the game up.
Wow, that was phenomenal. Big air. Here we go. Manages to hold it. Great.
Not enough. Not enough to keep the streak alive here. Well, you can't really hear the announcer. Well, I may have to put the game audio up a little bit more.
Great
That's a
big
lot of
air.
air. That should have been worth more points, I think.
10 seconds for one last maneuver. Wheelie.
The donut's never really the way to save it here. All right, hang on. I'm gonna put our desktop audio up a bit more so that some more of the announcer comes through. I'm
Taking
also
the
gonna turn the
victory
engine cranking
stride.
noise down
It's
just a hair. It's fun and it
Excalibur!
adds to the vibe, but the announcer's funnier and for my liking, that's that's better on a stream. Make it fun. All right. Let's see. let's go ahead and we'll. Whoa. Whoa. I can just jump over regions like that. All the big points, because we're trying to earn points, are all in freestyle. So I guess we'll just keep trying some of those. Can I not select that? Is it not? Oh, I gotta click back into the game. Okay. There we go. I was clicked over into my other stuff. All right. Iced coffee, baby. Turn the brightness. There we go. All right. Let's go. Yeah, let's start the event. Why not? We came all this way. Oh, geez, is it this track? Is it one of these tracks? Some of these I do very poorly in. Yeah, I think these ones I struggle in a little bit, but that's no reason to not play it, right? Can you hear the announcer a bit better now? All right, settings. Let's go. Gameplay music all the way down. Ambient sound down. Oh yeah, I want engine sound way down. Yeah. Crowd noise can go way down too. Commentary volume can be up. All right. I think we're doing good. Resume. Oh no, I think I might do okay in this level. I'm seeing a lot of stuff to break, and I remember that breaking stuff is worth extra points. I heard that. I heard the tiki room. Who cheered? I didn't see the alert go up. I'm glad to hear the tiki room, though. I know we're working. Oh, that was Nickabeans. All right. And if it somehow, if you go to set off an alert and it somehow sends the wrong one or something like that, which it could, let me know. That's all in settings that I should be able, theoretically, to fix. Let's get those campers. Boom. Yeah. Oh, there's more. Awesome Kong and those campers. Yeah, we did add some new alerts. We got coming in at 700. I put the New Kids on the Block at 700 because I was 7 years old when I went to my first concert, and it was to see the New Kids on the Block. So 700 felt appropriate. And then at 9/11, because he's our only hope against terrorism. We got Buster Bluth showing off his awards from Army. Let's see what else did I stick in there that's new? At 300, we got a little we got some more Arrested Development. Used to wish I could run away with Joe. Joey Mack was always my favorite too. Joey Joe. I definitely used to have a bit in one of
Take
my
the
when I did
electricity
stand up. I had a joke about the new kids.
Excalibur!
And my tag to it was to sort of say, like, I know you all think I'm joking about being a New Kids fan, but I'm an old school New Kids fan. They were my first concert. And then people would laugh and clap. And as the laughs and claps would start to die down, I would belt out just a little bit of Please Don't Go, Girl, because I'm attention seeking that way. So I would insist on getting a little bit of singing into my stand up routine. All right, let's head to Colorado. Are these all in the stadium? These are all in the stadium. Okay, I don't want the stadium. Maybe Mountain Pass is where we want to go? No, I want Alaska. That's what I was looking for. I want to go on the glacier. I seem to recall this having a good little freestyle track. Someone get karaoke so we can hear this. I will tell you, what I discovered is that my ability to sing like Joey McIntyre has decreased with age. When I was 7, I could really hit all those high notes very easily. Same with Jordan's parts. I could really nail those when I was 7. Now I can do it, but I got to keep the mic way far away because I got to get real loud to make it happen. Um, I definitely the new kids are always in my workout playlists, and 100% I belt out their songs down in the basement when they come on. That makes it better.
Incredible stunt! I'm speechless.
Oh, the announcer's speechless, and this is his job. His job is to speak.
Oh, afraid not. Gravity can be pretty unforgiving.
That's true. Gravity really doesn't break its rules for pretty much anyone, except for maybe David Copperfield. He made the Statue of Liberty disappear.
Wow, that was phenomenal.
It still cracks me up that they mentioned David Copperfield on King of the Hill. And Bill says, yeah, when he made the Statue of Liberty disappear. And then Hank goes, shame on him.
You sure don't see stunts like these every day. Make some
The announcer's so
perfect
speechless, he
donuts.
hasn't shut up for like minutes.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Backflip.
I actually think there's a scene from that might be an alert. Or I might not have uploaded it yet.
Only 10
But I do
seconds
have
left.
some Ninja Turtle stuff ready to go that'll be made into an alert for sure. Right up until Twitch realizes I've got copyrighted stuff in my alerts and shuts it down. Then you're all just gonna have to settle for like vlog clips.
You wouldn't want to get in the way of that truck.
I will say the other day I was looking for a clip that someone had asked to see. Out of bounds, lost all those points. Yikes. Not how you want to end it. Has there ever been a pizza-themed monster truck? You would think there should be, right? Domino's could sponsor a pizza-themed monster truck and it would literally just be some junk beat up Volvo body with the Domino's thing on the top like it was some like teenager's delivery car. Oh man, I want to make a toy of that. Speaking of, if anyone pops that show me a toy, I got a couple here that are going to give away some upcoming projects because I bought some more die casts that we're going to turn into retro old school monster truck toys.
There was
So,
no
if
match
anyone's looking to
today.
waste away some of their Perry
Celebrate
bucks,
showing
the
the
new name for
very
our channel
first
points,
one.
feel free. Oh, Nick Beans jumped right on it, and we had the tiki room pop right up. I heard it that time. I know the audio worked. All right, hang on. So I snagged this yesterday. Let's see, where's my camera here? I moved the camera around. I snagged this yesterday. This is a matchbox that they've done up to kind of look like the old school ones, but it is a very modern style matchbox. The way well, it's a little complicated. I can explain it. It is a 1940 Dodge V Series truck. And let's see how it's going to play with the green screen here. How are we looking? Yeah, that looks good. Very old school, very cool. I like the headlights are sort of freestanding up on the fenders there, but they've done their best to make it look like the old school matchboxes with these big rivets on the tires. But then if you look underneath, it's the skinny wire axles inside. Those are just for show. So I don't mind taking it apart, but this set atop some like dually monster truck tires where they put the two tractor tires together, sort of like on this Crimson Crusher toy. This is a 2-for-1 show a toy. The little dually tires. Getting some of those underneath this guy to make it look like an old farm build, I think that's going to be really sick. Yeah, this is definitely getting turned into a monster truck. That's exactly why I bought it. I've noticed a weird trend with die casts in the stores. Um, when I go through the Hot Wheels and the die cast aisle, they've got all these different brands. Everything is like sports cars and like very modern. There's not a lot of trucks. There's not a lot of pickups. There's not a lot of square bodies. Nothing old school at all. And they're all like these weird, like themed sort of neon nightmares that are just like they look like a gel pen barfed on a Hot Wheels or something, which is cool in its way. Like, if I was a little kid and I had a bunch of them and I wanted to race them on the track, they'd look very cool. But I like the ones that look like something you might see in the wild. It's old man shouting at trees, I know, but shouting at clouds and trees. Why not? Shout at the clouds, shout at the trees. Both are about as effective. Um, yeah, there's show a toy number one. Show a toy no, and that was a twofer. If we get another one of those, it's going to have to be another twofer because it's a 2-pack that I snagged for similar projects. But we don't have to rush into that. We got time left on the stream here. We're going to be live for a little bit yet. All right, let's crank up those points. Let's see what the Arctic will get us. This looks exact. I could have played this on Christmas week. Instead, I went with the snowy levels in Beam NG, which was really fun. Like the covered bridges and all that kind of stuff really had the right look. Just felt right. Good drift. Some destruction, some jumps. Come on. Oh no, oh no. Well, there goes all those points.
Too bad. Didn't work out. Great balance.
And Nickabeans, before you got in, we were all chatting about Monster Jam in May at the Centrum in Worcester. My brother-in-law and my niece were talking about how they might want to go to that. And then Rye mentioned that she and her kiddo might want to get out to that, which prompted, of course, Herobotic to say that he and the boy have not seen Monster Jam. They've been to some other shows with me, so there's a potential for a Perry Stream meetup at the Centrum in Worcester for Monster Jam.
Insane bicycle action.
But it's not till May, so we got lots of time. I know the tickets are still just in pre-sale now, and I don't think it really sells out. So I don't. Oh, here we go. Boom! Yeah, got it. Oh, oof! Rough landing. Yeah. It's the Twitch crew field trip. Whoops-a-daisy. Alright, come on. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Save it, save it, save it. Ooh, ooh. That was close. Almost lost all those points.
Manages to hold it. Great big air.
Pretty okay job of stringing stuff together here. I will say I'm running a little bit conservative with how I'm doing this because I don't want to take a lot of chances and lose all those points.
Good truck awareness. Makes a perfect donut.
There, wow, not bad. 1.1 million. That's got to be enough to get us up to the gold here. That's right. Yeah, Cody Brooks would have to come too. Yeah, we'd have a whole crew there. Jeez, we'd have to like I wonder if we can get a group rate. Hmm. Well, I'll have my people call their people. I actually don't have any hookups at Monster Jam anymore. All of my good hookups through Monster Jam have parted ways with the Feld company. Not that I can blame them. Feld is say what you will about them, and I certainly wouldn't stop you. All right, that's the gold for Excalibur. So let's hop in and see who else we need to work through here. There's a lot of them. Wow, like a lot of them. These are all the completed ones. Okay. So let's see. You know what? Let's go with Wild Side. I think that's gonna be the move. I like Wild Side. Are there other looks to Wild Side? Let's see. Nope, just the one. All right, well, as is good enough for me. Adam at X67 was banned from Twitch after that. He flew away to his home planet. Yeah, and truth be told, I haven't been to Monster Jam in quite some time. The last time I went to Monster Jam was about 3 years ago. Probably 3 years this month, actually. I went with Johnny Torres at the Hartford Civic Center, and it was great. Like, it was really, it was a great show. They know what they're doing. You know, like, again, say what you will about them, they know what they're doing.
Let's take a trip to the wild side. Let's roll. Here we go.
Didn't quite get it. Didn't quite get all of it.
What a spectacular big air.
Almost. I'm trying to get those targets. I just like hitting those. Thanks, Nightbot. Way to mobilize the troops, buddy. There we go, there we go. Can we get the 10? Oh, only up to the 7.
Perfect big air.
We'll make another attempt at it.
Ooh, good truck awareness. Ha, amazing big save.
Here we go, here we go. Come on. Oh, I think I only got the 10.
Heck of a sky wheelie.
I wanted to get the 10, the 8, and the 9 on there. Let's see.
30.
Still waiting for the group that Nightlife is a part of to do a show in Sioux Fall. Yeah, man. Just earlier today, our old pal, the other Adam, Adam Nadu, uh, who's a big part of the wrestling scene up here before he moved away to work for NASCAR.
Perfect execution of a
Um,
sky wheelie.
he was just noting that one of his favorite sprint car
10
teams,
seconds.
he didn't realize that part of their family worked in monster trucks, and I had to tell him, like, yeah, those two boys that drive the sprint cars, their dad owns Triple B Motorsports, which means their dad owns Carolina Crusher, Barefoot, Monster Patrol. Who else do they run? Rampage, USA One, Robosaurus. Like, they own so many of the classic monster trucks now. But yeah, I'm glad to see a lot of those old names come back. For a while, maybe around 2022, 2023, I had made it a thing for me on Twitter. I had a long
Show 'em
thread that I had
just
made.
how crazy it
Wonder
can
if I
get
can
out
find it
there.
again.
Wild
That
side
was
racing
monster
crowd.
trucks then and now, and it was all monster trucks that had been brought back as modern trucks. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll if I can find it, I'll drop it into the chat here. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I might not be able to find it because Twitter is such a shit show. Like, it just does so bad. Yeah, Rampage is purple. I had my picture with it last year. But when I was there, USA One was black of all things. Like, it was really weird looking. Um, let's see. Will that bring it up? Even that doesn't bring it up. Come on. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find it because Twitter is a nightmare of epic proportions that everyone should stay away from. But I had a really long thread of monster trucks from back in the day that had been brought out as modern versions. So there was, Nightlife, there was Carolina Crusher, Rampage, USA One, Monster Patrol, Barefoot, Bigfoot, yeah, all these different types. And the rule was they had to have existed early 90s at the latest, and they needed to exist present day. So there was an Awesome Kong that was running. What's it? Is it I think Wild Thing was out there. There were a few others. There were a few Texas Stomper, Stomper. Yeah, there was a few different ones. All right, let's keep rolling here. Let's get these points. So far, so good. We're doing all right.
Mechanics and insane
For those who didn't see,
awesomeness.
Blitzkrieg Pro
Here you
tickets
go.
have just gone on sale for their big return for the year, coming up February 21st in Westfield, Mass. I, of course, the Blitzkrieg Pro Jensen Memorial Champion, will be there with my championship, I believe, defending my championship against
10
Steven
seconds
Azure,
to the wild side. Let's roll.
who earned a shot in a big number one contender scramble at the last show of the year, where he debuted a whole new attitude. He is no longer one half of the Even Stevens tag team. He is now a deeply disturbed individual who really seems to delight in hurting people. You know, I can't abide that, so I'm kind of glad he won. Like, I would have been glad for
You
anyone
wouldn't
else in
want to
that
get
match to
away
win,
that
because I would have wrestled any of them. But I think this attitude that I'm seeing in Azure, I don't know, can't get behind it. Can I go up this?
Unstoppable.
Nope, sure can't. Yowza. Well, I deserved that. Evil Steven, or Stevel, as he likes to be called. sounds like rock and or roll. In the Garden of Eden by Iron Butterfly. Dun 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 dun. Hey Marge, remember when we used to make out to this hymn?
The Sky Wheelie! Insane sidewalls! Nose Wheelie!
Not a lot left to the truck at this point.
Seconds left.
Yeah, the Can Demon. Really, also, yeah, those two. Talk about a change in matitude. They're on Matitude 2.0.
A perfect maneuver. Wow! Unstoppable.
Attitude, that's true. Bid on a couple of Azure's Dead's things. Yeah, I looked at the list and I had considered it. The die casts he had were all a little bit outside of my interest range, unfortunately. I did look through everything pretty thoroughly though, because there's a lot of cool stuff there. All right, let's see here. What we got down here? What's this? Yeah, why not? Just bouncing around, trying some different freestyles. We're just racking up the points here. You know, this stream's a little bit casual because tomorrow is going to be very involved. For those who weren't there for when I announced it, tomorrow we will be down in the workshop, but not building anything. We're going to be doing a toy line review of the entirety of the 1986 Matchbox Superchargers toy line. The OG monster truck toy line, as far as I'm concerned, and certainly the first ones that I ever collected. And that is because only recently was I able to complete that set. There are some outliers that I don't consider to really be part of the set that we will talk about. I'll have some pictures up on the computer that I can show. But I believe I got the last piece of the set with the mail-away UK-only release wagon wheels truck that I was able to get thanks to generous donations from Nickabeans, Rye, a raid from Eric Badur, all kinds of helpful folks who were feeling in the Christmas spirit on my my Christmas Eve stream when I was doing a little bit of craft work down in the workshop. And I'm very happy to show all that off. Yeah, thanks to viewers like you. Day Without Darkness, hello, welcome. I believe your other half would love to see that stream because that is a toy line that I believe he almost certainly had when he was young. And if he didn't, it does have an appearance by his favorite monster truck, the Carolina Crusher. And in fact, I have two Carolina Crushers from that series. One of the few where I have doubles that I intend on keeping, and we'll talk about why during that stream. It's also one of the only ones that I still have in the package that I'm not going to open. And I'm a let 'em breathe guy. But this one there's a special circumstance around it, which again we'll talk about on the stream tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And if he misses it, of course, I will put it up on YouTube after the fact. There will be if I can get it to work correctly and look right, we will have a vertical video. I am live on YouTube right now in vertical mode, and we'll have that going tomorrow. But I'll also upload the horizontal version later. I prefer horizontal video myself. Maybe I'm just an old person that way. Wow, didn't even get to land. Was in the air so long, never landed. Crazy.
El Toro Loco! With that incredible score, he claims
I'm
the
I'm
number
getting very
one
caffeinated with this
round.
iced coffee at night. 9:30 on a Tuesday night, drinking some black iced coffee. Anyone who's worried about my health or well-being, feel free to waste some of your precious Perry Bucks channel points and pop that hydrate alert, and I will drink something that is not black coffee, as is indicated in the channel alert. I had to be very specific about that because if it said just take a drink, I could have stuck with the
Just
coffee.
a few more minutes
But I
until
do
the
have a
number
secondary
three
beverage here
freestyle
just in
challenge
case.
begins.
Got to be ready. Got to have beverages and toys around now because I have channel points that can be redeemed. So Soda Pop saving up those points. Only
It's
got
racing.
2K.
It's
Soda Pop's saving to do some karaoke, I think.
outside.
We did the first day the channel points popped.
You
The
wouldn't want to
first
get in
day
the
we
way
had
of
them.
that truck.
Instantly, Nicka Beans redeemed. I made karaoke so expensive that I thought no one would be able to do it. I can make hydrate cheaper.
Wow!
I think I made it expensive because I was worried that people would pop it off a lot and then I would have to pee
Perfect
during the
maneuver.
stream. I'd have to stream during the stream, if you will. Listen, this is good material, folks. But yeah, the karaoke
Here
went
we
off
go.
instantly, and I was completely unprepared. I had not thought through potential songs. I hadn't looked up karaoke tracks online to
You
use.
wouldn't want to get in the
So
way
I
of
had to
that
use the
truck.
first thing that came to mind. And oh, you know what? And it wasn't Nicka Beans who set it off. It was encrypted cryptid, if I recall correctly.
Oh, it just keeps getting better. This driver's going
Go.
bananas today.
Banana. Going banana.
Wow! Unstoppable.
Oh.
Incredible
Yeah,
stuff.
double?
Now
Double forward,
racing.
come on. Let's go.
The last 10 seconds.
I think I need an animated emo of like Gravedigger doing a backflip or something. I tried to stick mostly with
Here we
old
go.
school clips, just regular jumps, because that's like what I like best in monster trucks. Yeah, it gave me the points anyway. Good. See, oh, I'm catching up here. There's that wit that we love. Yeah, the streaming joke. Yeah, that's right. Rye had 104,000. Yeah, so I had to think quick, and I didn't want to do a
It's
really long song because I was
outside,
so ill
boys.
prepared.
In the number
I hadn't tested out my mic for
round.
like sound or anything because I have it right here. It's not like I don't have like a nice mic in front of me that I can sing to and adjust. So it's uh I had to just go on the fly. So I went with the theme song to the Weird Al TV show from the 90s, which is TV theme song length, but it's also incredibly fast with a lot of lyrics that I had in front of me because I pulled up a karaoke video, but I certainly didn't need. I can definitely do that from memory. I do think at some point we may, I think I'm because I started with a nice short song. I think I'm just going to slowly make them longer and longer and longer until I'm doing Albuquerque.
Insane amounts of adrenaline.
And then after Albuquerque, I guess I'd probably have to do like The Decline by
It's
NoFX.
about to begin.
Take up 18 full minutes of the stream. Adamant X67 has most of Amish Paradise. I mean,
It's crazy.
the problem for me is like
It's
I know Al's entire catalog word
outside.
for word, top to bottom,
Pulls off
which
a
makes
perfect
me absolute
skyway.
hell to sit near at a Weird Al show, I assume. No one's ever complained, and only like 3 people have really ever, I guess, in my life more than that, but in my like proper adult life, only like 3 people have ever had to sit next to me during a Weird Al concert, and they've been, one's my wife. She's cool with it. She hears me sing in the car all the time.
What a
It's no big deal to her.
spectacular big air!
One was Johnny Torres. We went to see Weird Al, and he didn't say anything, but he may have just been being polite. And then the other is my cousin Adam, who Day Without Darkness knows, and he didn't care because he was singing along right next to me.
Cracking sidewalls there.
Right into that nose wheelie. Come on. Let's see some monster truck emotes in the chat for that move. Come on, I'm killing it out here, you guys. I don't know if you're all paying attention to this freestyle, but I am
Unstoppable.
killing it. It's almost like I spent a big portion of my life driving in the snow.
Wow, that was phenomenal.
Thanks, Soda Pop.
Makes a perfect donut.
Yeah, Herobotic, I'm not really worried about you being bothered at me singing along with Weird Al, because I'm sure you'll be doing the same thing. But you'll probably hear me from the section over.
Oh, you wouldn't want to get in the way of that truck. Only 10 seconds left. Insane bicycle action.
That was insane.
Here we go. Woo! It's carnage out there. Bicycle.
I'm real careful to try to keep this combo going, because I got a lot of points here.
Ooh, good truck awareness.
There we go. That'll keep it going.
Makes a perfect donut.
Can I get to that jump before I run out of time? Nope, not quite. Not quite. Almost a million in one run. Let's see where that puts us on the medals. Let's see. We've sung enough together at this point. Yeah, it really is. I honestly feel like when you and I are in the same sort of place here, Robotic, if one of us is singing, the other one picks a different part in the song. Like we've gotten very used to playing off each other that way. Like I can remember doing polka medleys of Al's in the car during college, and like switching off who was doing lead, who was doing backup. Maybe you also add the Iron Butterfly and I Got a Davida now too. 17 minutes. Oh, that could be a nice little in between before we hit the decline. That's good. The Night Santa Went Crazy is the best Christmas carol of all time. Absolutely. Cousin just heard from Emma that she, Sol, and Aunt Beth are traveling up for the wedding. Oh, that's great. I can't wait to see them. That'll be great. I got to get down there at some point. I'm supposed to go down and see Digger's Dungeon, the home of Gravedigger. That's like 30 minutes from where they live. And I know that Cousin Emma's kiddo is a big monster truck enthusiast. So I'm sure the kid would get a real kick out of seeing a bunch up close like that. I believe they have a ride truck there too that they can drive you around on. They have their own little area. So the kid's feeling adventurous. I got to drive one not long ago up in Maine. And that was pretty awesome. Got to throw Johnny Torres and Randy, who runs Limitless, and Paul from IWTV. All the crew, ZPB, they were all in the ride truck, and I drove them around the track. It was awesome. Somewhere buried on my old YouTube, there is a vlog of that, and it is worth hunting down. Because it was a good time. I just watched that clip back the other day, and it made me smile. Like, what a crazy thing to have gotten to do just because of this silly, like, this wrestling. Like, this silly character that I portray in this ridiculous line of entertainment that I've done for 18 years and one day as of today. I'm not surprised. I know you and Eric watch all the vlogs. I'm not surprised, and I appreciate it. The views really help. Bumps me up in
10
the old
seconds,
algorithm.
trip to the wild side. Let's roll.
Yeah, actually, Day Without Darkness, you should tell Eric. There was a bunch of us here in the chat, a bunch of us regulars,
Unstoppable.
all talking about potentially all going to Monster Jam in Worcester in May
Oh, you
as
wouldn't
like
want to
a
get in the way of that truck.
Perry Twitch meetup. And I know you guys are right in the area, and an event like that is slowing over the plate for your spouse to be. For those who don't know, Day Without Darkness, I will be the officiant at her wedding in March.
Wow, unstoppable.
Yeah, I gotta gauge interest, and then I gotta see what tickets are like and who's available and when, and then I gotta make sure I'm not booked that weekend. I believe I can reasonably only do the Friday show probably because that weekend is my wife's birthday, and I can't imagine she's dying for me to go spend it off at Monster Jam. So we'll see. We'll see how it all works out. I'm gonna look into it. If there's a group rate, I may tell everyone like, hey, let's all chip in and go splitsies on this and make it work that way. Otherwise, everyone will be on their own. Our tickets won't all be together, but we'll all get to hang out at the pit party and take a big group picture with Gravedigger or something. How cool would that be? We get Cody Brooks from the chat. We get Rye. We get Nickabeans. We get Herobotic. We get Eric. We get the whole crew of us up there. Someone else in the chat was saying they wanted to go who's nearby too. I don't want to forget anybody. Yeah, we get a whole big crew of us. Maybe Johnny Torres will come out. He had a good time when we went before. Rip might go. Rip loves Monster Jam. Yeah, we'll get a whole crew of us. Last year there was briefly a plan to get the entire grind roster to come up and go to Monster Jam at Gillette Stadium, and I think it was in April. And Grind ended up booking their show the same day. So literally no one from Grind could go because we had our own show to put on at Lobster Jam. Well, enough Jack and Coke. You'll be pronouncing it Lobster Jam. I mean, if they book Crustation to be there, it really will be Lobster Jam. I think Lobster Jam is okay. I think when Monster Jam is in Maine, it's Lobster Jam. Lobster Jam. When it's in New Jersey, it's Mobster Jam. How'd I do? That wit still doing good? Still working for everybody? All right, let's see about this one. What's this one? Lobster Jam does sound delicious. Put that on some toast. Sort of like I'm picturing like a crab cake or like a crab salad. Mobster ham during Christmas. Okay.
It's crazy. It's wild side.
Day Without Darkness. I see you've got the little Perry on your name there. Did you subscribe? Are you a subscriber?
Nailed it. Awesome stunt.
Did I miss that when it happened? Did the alert go off when I wasn't paying attention?
Wow. Unstoppable.
Oh, thank you so much. I missed the alert when it went off, and I don't remember what alert I have set for it. I think it's Tobias yelling, "There's dozens of us." I think.
Wow, that was
Well, I
phenomenal.
appreciate it.
Ho, ho, ho! You wouldn't want to get in the way of that truck.
There's no truck you would want to get. What a ridiculous thing. Like, name a truck you'd really want to get in the way of. Like,
Insane
you don't
bicycle
want to be in the
action.
way of a truck. That's dangerous. Whoa. Hey now.
An
That's
impressive
totally
performance
crazy.
so
I'm
far.
just thinking about this. If Herobotic does come to Monster Jam with
Amazing
me
big save.
in May, then this year, after all the years Herobotic and I have been friends, we've been friends 20 something years now.
Wow. Unstoppable.
This will be the first year that Herobotic will have seen Monster
The
Jam
last
or
10
Weird Al.
seconds.
That's crazy. Like that's absurd. Is okay, hang on. I'm gonna see here. Just gonna take a quick detour. Please hold, everybody. Because I'm gonna check and see if that Twitch alert is for some reason not doing any audio. Because I didn't hear it. And I'm gonna see, because I think I can go on my back end while we're all hanging out here. And I should be able to make it pop up on stream, and we'll see. We'll see what it's doing. Let's get a look here. Now, did I do something to break this? Let's take a look. Okay, the volume says 100%. That's good.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay. This might work. Here we go. Let's check it out and see.
Oh, stop booing. There's nothing wrong with it. There are dozens of us. Dozens!
There you go. That's for the times it didn't go off. There it is. I did in fact I had muted it accidentally. So we had 2 subs this stream, so we're gonna see it twice.
Oh, stop booing. There's nothing wrong with it. There are dozens of us. Dozens!
Thousands. While I'm at it, what other good ones do I have here? I can make stuff just go off on my own. I'm all powerful here. Let's see. Let's look at the expensive ones. Yeah. Do. It's giving them away when I do this. Is this good content that I'm just setting off my own alerts? Is this good for everybody? See, I know I set some like fresh new ones today. Oh yeah, here's a good one. At 360, like taking a circle, at 360 you can set off the
No
merry-go-round.
denying the heart, no denying how important this matchup is as now Ryan Mooney on the shoulders.
The crucifix. Round we go. Perry go.
Crash landing.
All right. I gotta focus up. We got games to play here. These monsters ain't gonna jam themselves. Good lord.
Showing just how
What am I
crazy it can
doing?
get out there. Wildside takes the crown.
A few minutes here, we'll see. We're definitely gonna be raiding someone when we wrap up here, and I'm just checking what everyone else is up to. Taking a quick look here. All right, yeah. I think we got a target acquired. We got a lot of folks streaming. Holy cow! I never have that many people on my list streaming at once. Tuesday night's big night. Thank you all for joining me. I'm so happy to have so many of you here. We got a huge crew of us here in the pit party. Is that what I should I call the stream the pit party? It feels right. Now, when I teamed with Leary, when I teamed with Leary, and his whole gimmick is being very punk rock, and I'm the human monster truck, I wanted to call our team the Pit Party. Because you go to the pit party at Monster Jam to be in the pits, and he, mosh pit, felt like the right call, and he did not like that name. So we went with the classic, I believe it's the Specials song, "A Message to You," which is a fine choice. We're both big ska enthusiasts. It was like one of the first things we bonded over when we were in wrestling school together. So that's fine, but I don't know. I think Pit Party was the better name. Oh, it could have been Pity Party. I did used to enter to Puddle's Pity Party back in the Rich Snob Perry days. I entered to Puddle's cover of Royals.
Ooh, good truck awareness.
Which I know. Let's see, who would have been there to see that in person? I think maybe the only person in the chat here that would have seen that in person would have been Day Without Darkness. It really fit. It was really, I mean, I really let it, I had a special edit of it that started with Beethoven's Third. So it was that dun 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 dun. And then it just jumped right in when Puddle's lyrics come in. So it was da 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 da. I've never seen a diamond in the... And it's just so good. And the song is just in the context of Puddles, it's delightful. And in the context of the original artist, it's fun and kind of raucous in its nature. In the context of Perry coming out to the Puddles version, it was liquid magma. The heat was so strong. It worked. I was very pleased with that. I'm lucky. I've had some good theme songs over the years. In California, for a long time, I entered to an all-orchestral version of Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. For years, I entered to Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. And now, of course, Automatic by Less Than Jake. Teaming with Rip, we went through a few phases. We entered to Weezer's cover of So Happy Together by the Turtles. That was pretty great. Before we eventually settled on, which Rip now uses as a singles, Joan Jett's I Hate Myself for Loving You. Which, I mean, in our days wrestling in Worcester, man, that song set that crowd on fire, huh? And that crowd love. You know what's crazy? Okay, look, we're 2 hours deep into this stream. We're 2 hours deep into this stream, and I feel like I'm among friends. So I'm gonna complain a little bit about a place I used to work. I won't name it, but I will say it's based in Worcester, and I don't work there anymore. And it doesn't take a lot of hard thinking to figure out what place I'm talking about. That place, the owner would lecture the wrestlers every week that the most important thing you could do is engage the fans, interact with the fans, and all he cared about was who the fans cheered the most for. That's who he was going to push. That's who he was going to run with. And week after week after week, no one got a pop. No one got a sing-along. No one got people losing their damn minds like me and Rip did. Because so many of the performers there were doing the AJ Styles thing of just sort of being in their own world and not playing to the crowd. A lot of the wrestlers there were far better than we were. But they didn't play to the crowd. They didn't do the one thing the promoter asked for. And who was constantly having to beg to be booked week after week? And who was constantly being overlooked because we weren't doing big flashy flips like a bunch of the other guys were? Oh, we're setting bits off. Here it is. The Grizz crew rolling in. Thank you for the raid, Grizz crew. Let's go. Let's real quick, I don't want to lose the momentum in the stream there, but let's Let's give it up for the Grizz crew. I think it's just Grizz that makes it go off. There it is. Yeah, the Grizz crew rolling in on a Tuesday night. Hopping in to join us here on the Perry stream, Tuesday Night Perry, where we are monster jamming the night away. We're playing Monster Jam tonight to get us in the mood for tomorrow. We got a big stream coming up tomorrow. We're going to be down in the workshop. We're going to be doing a review of an entire toy line, the 1986 Matchbox Superchargers toy line, the first toys I ever collected. And I've been saying it all stream. I've been saying it for a couple of weeks. It is because I finally got the last toy from that series. It was a mail-away, UK release only monster truck. And they never come up. They never come up on eBay. And Christmas Eve, I was having a stream. We had a big raid, just like the Grizz crew just brought in. We had a big raid from one Eric Badur. And there was a deal going on gift subs and Encrypted Cryptid and Not Nicka Beans and a number of other folks were kind enough to be throwing subs and gift subs left and right. And I said, hey, if we hit, I think it was 20 was the goal. If we hit 20 of those, I'm going to go on eBay and I'm going to buy this toy. And yeah, as Nicka Beans is saying, the toy was on eBay. It had just like, stock photos of the toy. So I assumed it was loose and probably banged up, the way a toy from the mid 80s might be in 2026. To my shock and to my surprise, and it's right here with me, and I'm going to show you, it came still sealed in the original mail-away bag. Not a scratch on it. It is gorgeous, and it is perfect, and it is the last piece that I needed for that collection. And tomorrow night, live on stream, we are going to do the unthinkable to many toy collectors. We are going to open that bag. Because I believe that toys are to be experienced. I like to let them breathe. And that thing's going to go on the shelf with the rest. And it's not going to be in a bag. It's going to be out the way it should be. And I will be the first person to experience that toy in hand. That's right. That's right, Grizz. That's right, Grizz. We let them breathe, baby. We let them breathe. I'm looking forward to that stream. There's a lot of stuff to show. There's a lot of history to cover. It's a stream I've been thinking about doing for a long time, and I'd kind of put it off because I wanted to do a bunch of research. I wanted to have a bunch of images, time frame information just kind of at the ready. And instead, I've decided that getting that last toy, that's reason enough to do it. That is reason to do it. And whether I'm ready or not to do a deep history dive and make the whole thing encyclopedic, or if it's just going to be fun, if it's just going to be off the top of the head talking about my experience with the toys, I think either way it's going to be a very cool stream. I'm very much looking forward to it. An RFB from Ditch's Laboratory, yeah. Sweet zombie Jesus. Yeah, that's right. Adam NX67, you were here the other night when I first showed that on camera. That was a free show of toy. We got those alerts for the Grizz crew who haven't seen it yet. Down in our channel points, the Perry bucks, if you will. We got things that can be redeemed. And one of them is show a toy, where I have to find a toy from my collection and show it here on screen. There's also Hydrate, which I have not yet cracked into my Powerade for the night. I've been just going at this black coffee all night. And starting to get a little parched, but we don't hydrate for free. Come on. In this economy. Now, Grizz Crew, who redeemed Adam NX7 redeemed Hydrate? Oh, it's time. It's time. I'm going to get it right next to the camera so we can hear it. It's going to crack. Here we go. There it is. I did need that. Thank you, Adam NX67. Someone hydrate him, says Not Nicka Beans. Who forgot to water the Perry?
Let's take a trip to the wild side. Let's roll.
'Cause we are two wild and crazy guys.
Unstoppable.
And also, that's some high quality H2O.
You wouldn't want to get in the way of that.
Grizz Crew, you guys, you guys planning to roll out to Blitzkrieg in a few weeks here? First Blitzkrieg show of the year just went on sale tonight. It'll be February 21st in Westfield, Mass. And then just a week later, we got the first Grind show of the year at our brand new venue, the beautiful Florence VFW Ballroom in Florence, Mass. Making the commute just a little bit shorter for Herobotic to come to the show. He goes from about a 5-minute commute to the East Hampton venue to about a 2-minute commute to the Florence one. Stupid wedding. Day Without Darkness, shoot me a message later. The hydrating is actually extra important right now. I should tell you about it. It's quite a story. But I won't get into medical issues on the stream. That's a little that's a little TMI for people who aren't literally family.
30 seconds.
Well, I hope you can make it out there. If you can't make it to that one, try to get a ride up for Grind. That's gonna be a great show. Main event that night, I'll be defending the Grind Grand Championship against current #1 contender, the Thick Daddy, Andy Brown. It'll only be the second time Andy and I have ever wrestled in a singles match. The last time was, gosh, 3 years ago. And I will tell you, to this day, Torres refers to the Perry-Go-Round as Andy Brown's least favorite ride. He hated taking the Perry-Go-Round. Hated it. But, you know, I'm not ready to part with that belt, so he's just going to have to buckle up and get ready for the ride. He's got, the second he was made #1 contender, he scored himself a fast pass to the front of the line for the Perry-Go-Round. How close are we? Oh, we're so close. One more freestyle ought to get us where we need to be. We'll do at least one more before we call it a stream here. What are we at on time? How are we doing? We're at a little over 2 hours. Not bad. Your little rivalry with the Thick Daddy. Well, I mean, over at Blitz, everyone's got a rivalry with the Thick Daddy right now. He had a big heel turn at the end of the year, and man, I gotta be honest, I didn't see it coming. That's not the Andy Brown I know. I can't imagine he would bring that energy to Grind. Grind is a different place, you know what I mean? But who knows? I mean, after what I saw at Blitz, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on him. I'll tell you that. I'm still kind of stunned that happened. Aligning himself with Charles Mason. Unreal.
You wouldn't want to get in the way of that truck.
Or any truck, for that matter. Don't ever get in the way of a truck, people. That's not... If you see a truck coming, as a rule, get out of the way. That's why many of them say dodge on them. It's instructive. Was that good? Am I being clever? Yeah. Day Without Darkness, you weren't at Blitzkrieg. Yeah, Andy Brown. Yeah, big ol' heel turn over at Blitzkrieg. Like, absolutely like world shattering for that audience. I was shocked. Listening to the commentary, it sounded like Alyssa was shocked of all people. But yeah, aligned himself with Charles Mason. Unreal.
Oh, it just keeps getting better.
I'm gonna get caught up on the chat in a second here. Hang on, everybody. Don't anybody go anywhere on me. I've got a terrible score this round because I've been chatting rather than trying to score points.
You sure don't see stunts like these every day.
I do.
Yeah!
When he says you don't see stunts like these every day, all I can think is one of my favorite jokes from the Tiki Room, or not from the Tiki Room, from the Jungle Cruise. You come around the corner and there's all the apes that have taken over the camp, and your boat driver says, "Wow, you don't see that every day." I do, every 15 minutes. Kills me. I love when they get like stupid and meta that way. Whoa, wow. All right, that might not be enough to get us that medal. We might need one more freestyle before we call it a stream here. And then we'll have some decisions to make about who we're going to raid. But let's see, if we got that medal, we're going to call it a stream. We might need a little bit more, though. Here we go. Check that bar at the bottom. Ooh, almost. We need another 70,000. We can do that. All right, let's just hop right in. We'll do at least one more. One more. We can do it. We can do this.
And insane amounts of adrenaline. Here at the Alaska Arena, another spectacular freestyle competition.
Yeah. I don't need the hype, man. I've been running this track over and over for a while now.
Let's take a trip to the wild side.
That would be my theme song at Lobster Jam. I really hope the monster truck Crush Station, I should say, uses that when he comes out, because if not, missing his best bet.
Oh, great wheelie! A perfect maneuver. Nailed it.
Lobster.
Awesome stunt.
We were at the beach. Save it for karaoke. I am gonna make a bit amount that'll give us karaoke,
Want to get in the way of that truck.
because I think it's unfair to make people just wait for time. I think people should be able to choose to spend some money too. We'll keep the time-based one, but we'll also have one that's
Oh, not happening.
yeah, saved
See
it.
if they try again. Seconds.
Boy, I have done terribly this round. How did I lose all of whatever points I had? I thought I was doing pretty good.
Oh, great wheelie. Only 10 seconds left. Ooh, good truck awareness. Here we go.
If I can keep just going back and forth between drifts and jumps, that ought to give me what I need here.
That was a perfect backflip.
All right, Grizz, thank you for the raid as always. Hope to see you at Blitz. Hope to see you back on Twitch before that.
Wow! Unstoppable!
All right, that I think should give us that medal. And if that's the case, we're going to hop and raid somebody here and call it a stream, because I got to get to sleep.
Showing just how
In hopes of waking up early enough for a good workout in the morning. My schedule this week is very hectic because I need to make up some time that I'm losing going out to Limitless on Friday. So I'm literally leaving the house every morning at about 7:15, which means to get my workout in, I got to get up at like 5:30. So we are most certainly going to call it a stream here so that I can basically go straight to bed. Yeah, there we go. We got up to silver on Wild Side. We're medaling out the trucks. We're gonna have to start throwing this back into the loop more often, because we got so many achievements to lock down in here that we just haven't made it to yet. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bail out. Let's get the truck on screen. I love that for an end screen. Thank you all so much for hanging out on stream with me here while we played some Monster Jam Showdown. Let's get a look. All right, I'm gonna leave it up to chat. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. We got Johnny Torres on. He is playing Hades 2. We got the January Sumo Ba show is going on. We could raid and watch the sumo from Japan. I found a great new channel that has incredible stats all laid out for every single match in every single division. Uh, we got let's see what the homie Frank Howley is up to. I believe he was doing some Sentai. Oh no, he's watching WC old WCW right now. So we can go with any of those. What do you guys think? Do we have a preference? Anyone in the chat have a preference? Throw it in. And if I don't see one before I get antsy, we will go ahead and just raid whoever I feel like. See, I'm watching the chat. See, Nicobene says I'm okay with Johnny Torres or anyone. Encrypted Cryptid says Johnny Torres. Hey, popular vote has it. And hey, who am I? Who am I to argue with supporting one of the homies? Johnny Torres, one of the greats, the voice of New England wrestling. Don't let anybody tell you that it's anybody else. We are gonna raid Johnny Torres and head over and watch him playing some Hades 2. When you get there, throw some of my emotes in the chat. If you can, throw him a subscription, throw some gift subs around. Do something. Tell a friend. Share a stream out on socials. I will see you all in there. Thank you all for hanging out. And I will be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. with the full toy line of the Matchbox Superchargers. Until then, see y'all later.